So have you been asking yourself, in the event of a stock market crash, should I buy more or should I sell all? I'm going to be covering that in this video coming up. Hey, what's going on guys? Trey here, and welcome back to the best channel in giving you tips as well as strategies designed to help you get out of debt, reach financial freedom, and ultimately begin building wealth. If this is something that you're interested in, subscribe to this channel because it helps this channel to grow so that I can continue making content that helps you reach your financial goals. In addition, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And lastly, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any other videos just like this one. So without further ado, let's get into it. I want to start this off by giving you two quotes. The first quote is by the founder and creator of the index fund, and that is John Bogle. And what John Bogle said was, nobody buys a farm based on whether it will rain next year or not. They buy the farm because they think it's a good investment over a 10 to 20 year period. The second quote being, if you cannot buy and hold for 10 years, do not even think of buying and holding for 10 minutes. And that is the great Warren Buffett, who is arguably the greatest investor of our time. Number one, you need to remember why you began investing. My reasons for investing in index funds was for the long haul, not for the short haul. So remember that you are in this for the long haul, 10, 15, 20 years, all right? As long as you can remember what was your reason for getting into investing in index funds. It probably wasn't to make quick money. More than likely, it was because you wanted to secure a favorable future in retirement. You want to retire as a millionaire. And in order to do so, you need to invest and you need to hold. You need to buy and you need to hold. Remember why you began investing. Now, number one, we said to remember why you got into investing. So number two, you need to ignore the daily fluctuations of the market. The market is going to go up and the market is going to go down. It's something that you cannot control. But what you can control are your own emotions. Don't sit and stay glued to your phone or computer to see if you've lost $1 or gained $5. It's actually irrelevant because you're going to be in this for the long haul. You're in this for a 10 to 15 to 20 year period or beyond, all right? So in that time, you may lose a few dollars, but you're more than likely going to gain a few dollars as well. So number two is going to be ignore the fluctuations of the market. As long as you stay glued to your computer or your phone trying to see what the market is doing, you're going to tend to make a more emotional decision. So the best thing to do is buy it and just forget about it, all right? Me personally, when I buy, I go and check it once a week just to see what's going on. And it's actually going to be so that I can buy more. I do uphold the 15% rule, but in some instances, I may do more than 15%, just depending upon what my financial situation is. Put down in the comments below if you've ever questioned whether you should buy or sell during a pandemic. Are you considering doing so now? What are you leaning more towards, all right? Number three, you should avoid rebalancing your portfolio at all costs, which means avoid buying and selling due to your emotions of watching the stock market fluctuate. The more you sell, the more you're taking away from your ability to retire as a millionaire. I don't know about you, but that is my ultimate goal. That is why I began investing, because I realized what the millionaires and billionaires were actually doing and how they were staying in that asset class. What you want to do is avoid rebalancing at all costs. Number four, you want to try making it a habit of buying during the dip. The most recent pandemic that we faced, which is COVID-19, you saw a slew of individuals who sold off their shares because they were afraid that they were going to lose out tremendously. And what we realized was shortly after the pandemic, the S&P 500 jumped up substantially, which means they missed out on the ability to take advantage of the bull market. It's a fact that the market always fixes itself, all right? In history, over the last 50 years, we haven't faced many stock market crashes. Have we faced some? Absolutely, but we haven't faced that many. For example, from 2009 to 2020, we've seen a 400% increase in the S&P 500. 400%. So yes, it did go down during a crash. But what do you think happened to those people who sold? What do you think happened to the people who didn't sell and the S&P 500 went up by 400%? So number 4 is going to be buy during the dip. And the last thing, number 5, buying and holding is still the absolute best strategy. So let me give you an example of some individuals who believe in the buy and hold premise. Warren Buffett, John Bogle, who created the index fund, Tony Robbins, the CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, and lastly, even Bill Gates. They all believe in buying and holding. Now, I've heard the argument made, well, they can afford to buy and hold because they're millionaires and billionaires. My counter to that is millionaires and billionaires stay millionaires and billionaires because they reinvest the money that they make. They believe in investing in low-cost index funds. So lastly, buying and holding is still the absolute best strategy. All right, guys, there you have it. The 5 things that you should do with your investments when facing a recession or pandemic. If you found this video to be helpful in any way, subscribe to this channel as it helps this channel to grow, but also helps me continue to make content just like this one so that I can help you reach your financial goals. In addition, don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And lastly, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any other content just like this one. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I will see you on the next one.